All right, here we go. So, Triple T, shout out to him in the rundown. They played my song Back to My Roots the other night. They all didn't like it. All good, whatever. Not upset about it. But what I do want to do is they were like, oh, Triple T, put the what are those things called? The closed captions on, so we can at least break down the lyrics. One of them, I don't know if it was City Chief or, yeah, I think it was City Chief or SMG Jimmy's like, fucking 95% of what he said didn't make any sense. Okay, so, and then I seen in the comments, Swamp Seder Tree, I believe is his name. You know, dude that's running with King Kush now. Guy's like, oh yeah, he just Googled everything country rap and just put it in the song. Oh really, dude? Come on, do better. So I'm gonna let the song play a few lines and pause it and then break down each line. Let's go.
In the swamp, St. John's River, rat on the waterways, grew up around some ponds where the drugs run rampant.
All right, so A-Town down in the swamp, St. John's. So Astor, Florida is where I grew up, right? We called it A-Town. Back in the day, there was always a saying, it's a A-Town down for, I think, Atlanta. So it's, and then I also like play on words, down in the swamp. So A-Town down in the swamp, St. John's River, where I grew up, right? A-Town, and then River Rat. That's what we actually were called in Astor. They still call people that live on the river in Astor river rats. Also Astorites, which is in the next verse, I believe, at the end. Anyways, A-Town down in the swamp, St. John's River, rat on the water, raised, grew up around some ponds. I'm hinting that up, church, at the, right now, already out the gate, kind of like, dude, you ain't a river rat, I am. What you mean river rat? River rat, and we grew up around some ponds. I grew up around ponds, raised and grew up around them, but I'm a real river rat though. St. John's River, not Pond Creek Road, Bubba. A-Town down in the swamp, St. John's River, rat on the water, raised, grew up around some ponds where the drugs run rampant per national capita. When I was growing up in Astor, in Florida at the time, Astor had one of the highest drugs and crime per national capita, it's called, in the state at the time. It just means that shit was running rampant. So anyways, where the drugs run rampant per national capita, Ocala's a good jump that forest we're still from. Astor's located right in the heart of the Ocala National Forest. Ocala, this actual Ocala's a good jump away, but that forest we're still from. Right, Ocala's a good jump, that forest we're still from. Streets stay loaded with hicks and farm trucks, right? Self-explanatory. Carry concealed permit, your stash will take from. So streets stay loaded with hicks and farm trucks. Carry concealed permit, your stash will take from. Oh, you got a concealed carry permit? Oh, maybe we'll just take your shit, bitch. Maybe we'll take them weapons. You know what I mean? Fuck yeah. That's how we were living back in the day, not no more, you know. You know, just saying. Just trying to stay away from that life anyways. So fact, Jack, matter of action without slack. You know, fact, Jack, matter of action without slack. Throwing E and J back, smoking Hansel and better raps. Now right here, so Irk and Jerk, we called it E and J's liquor. So throwing E and J back, meaning drinking liquor, and then smoking Hansel. Well, there was a guy that sold pot at the time named Hansel. When I was growing up in Astor, right? So it's like, I don't even say Greta, right? So but I just wrote that because I was for the lyric video back in the day. But it's throwing E and J back, smoking Hansel and Betta raps, like Hansel and Greta, but Hansel and Betta, and then raps like blunt raps, and then but raps. See, you know. Anyways, go over heads. It's a little too complicated, a little too intricate. Budzilla, Smoke Killer with Sensimilia. One of longtime friends of the family. I'm not gonna say her name, but it was one of my a couple of my longtime friends, their mom. We called her Budzilla. That she could roll a blunt, dude. I'm talking, dude. She'd not even be finished opening the bag. You'd look over, and by the time you look back, she already had it. She was licking it, lighting it up. And everyone called her Budzilla. Still to this day, they do. We do. Everyone does. Anyways, Budzilla, smoke killer with Sensimilia, rolling quicker, recorded by Guinness, smoking with sisters. Her, my mom, and then Budzilla, her sister, another. Those three. They called themselves the Ya Sisterhood. And we were growing up. We started smoking at a young age, and then we started smoking with them. So, Budzilla, smoke killer with Sensimilia, rolling quicker, recorded by Guinness, smoking with sisters. Off of Alco Road, where the good smoke rolls. Alco Road in Astor. Off of Alco Road, where the good smoke rolls. Coming in heavy, never scattered as these clouds unfold. Raised rough, but I can guarantee there ain't a one of us around here wishing differently. From AP down that two-way street. From Astor Park down Highway 40 is what I'm saying. From AP down that two-way street without a stop sign or red light till that bridge crossing. Oh, you say your city's small? Dude, you go through our city in the blink of an eye. No red light, not even a stop sign till you hit the fucking bridge crossing right there on the St. John's. And it only turns red when the bridge has to go up. You know? Let's roll.
National capital, Ocala's a good jump. That forest we're still from. Streets stay loaded with hicks and farm trucks. Carry concealed permit, your stash will take from. Backjack, matter of action without slack. The Indian J back, smoking Hansel and better raps. Budzilla, smoking Lewis and Samia, rolling quicker, recorded by Guinness, smoking with sisters. Off at Alco Road, where the good smoke rolls. Coming in heavy, never scattered as these clouds unfold. Raised rough, but I can guarantee there ain't a one of us around here wishing differently. From AP down that two-way street without a stop sign or red light till the bridge crossing.
You know? Second verse. Let me go ahead and fast forward it so we're there. Right here. So, verse 2. Let's ride down memory lane. Jump in all aboard this A-Town train. I mean, that's self-explanatory. That's me saying, come on, let's ride down. The song's Back to My Roots. And then in quotes, I put Astor/A-Town anthem. So let's ride down memory lane. Jump in all aboard this A-Town train. Couple cases out at Lawbreaker Lake. Couple cases of alcohol. Right, couple cases of beer out at Lawbreaker Lake. That's the literal name of the lake. Still to this day, it's called Lawbreaker Lake. You got to have a four-wheel drive vehicle to get to the motherfucker out in the middle of the woods, Ocala National Forest. So, couple cases out at Lawbreaker Lake, drinking in waist-deep water till that sunrise breaks. I'm saying, let's take a ride down memory lane, right? These things, when I was growing up, was a fucking daily thing for us. Couple cases out of Lawbreaker Lake, drinking in waist-deep water till that sunrise breaks. Getting stuck, that's a downright must. Diminished buzz from sugar sand and a couple of bumps. That's me saying, getting stuck, that's a downright must. Two reasons. You got to have a four-wheel drive, and if you don't get stuck, you want to go get stuck, because it's fucking fun trying to get unstuck. You know what I mean? It's if you know, you know. Not too, it's sugar sand and shit out there. So it's a different kind of stuck. You know, you're not stuck like in mud where it's like, oh, I'm fucked. No, it's like you're revving up. You'd be like, ah. So getting stuck, that's a downright must. Diminished buzz from sugar sand. Your buzz is starting to diminish from getting unstuck from the sugar sand and a couple of bumps. You know? Yacked up while feeling hungry can weigh. I mean, what? Yacked up, geeked up. You know what I mean? Coked out, whatever you want to call it. Yacked up while feeling hungry can wait, because my pupils be looking fuller than y'all's dinner plates. Me saying, fuck this, dude, I'm not hungry, that shit can wait, dude, I ain't eating right now. My pupils be looking fuller than y'all's dinner plates. Rolling up Garcia Vega the Game. Those were the blunt wraps we used to get back then. Garcia Vega the Game Green was the one. So rolling up Garcia Vega the Game, 2 for 99 cents, called Green for such a save. There were 2 in a pack for 99 cents. Garcia Vega the Game Green. There was Garcia Vega the Game Green, and then a couple others. We always got green. Behaved but can't control us. Been raised with respect without cancer culture. These fucking maggots these days just couldn't handle our lives in smaller samples, even if led by example. Antlers up on our mantle, only trophy in sight. So you know we were raised right, repping for all Astor rights. It's the other thing they called people from Astor, right? Hello, let's ride down memory lane. Jump in all aboard this A-Town train. Couple cases out of Lawbreaker Lake, drinking in waist-deep water till that sunrise breaks. Getting stuck, that's a downright must. Diminished buzz from sugar sand in a couple of bumps. Yacked up while feeling hungry can wait, cause my pupils be looking fuller than y'all's dinner plates. Rolling up Garcia Vega the game. 2 for 99 cents, call green for such a save. Behave but can't control us. Been raised with respect without cancer culture. These fucking maggots these days just couldn't handle our lives in smaller samples, even if led by example. Antlers up on our mantle, only trophy in sight. So you know we were raised right, repping for all Astor rights. Do better, haters.
Let's ride down memory lane. Jump in all aboard this A-Town train. Couple cases out at Lawbreaker Lake, drinking in waist-deep water till that sunrise breaks. Getting stuck, that's a downright must. Diminished buzz from sugar sand in a couple of bumps. Yacked up, I'm feeling hungry, can wait, cause my pupils been looking fuller than y'all's dinner plates. Rolling up Garcia Vega the game. 2 for 99 cents, call green for such a save. Behave but can't control us. Been raised with respect without cancer culture. These fucking maggots these days just couldn't handle our lives in smaller samples, even if led by example. Antlers up on our mantle, only trophy in sight. So you know we were raised right, repping for all Astor rights.
Yeah, no. Alright, let's go to the third verse real quick and we'll break it down.
3-5.
Okay, 352. That's the, I mean, it's tattooed on my fucking hand. It's 352. That's Lake County, Florida. Right? 352 is Lake County, Volusia County, right next door. 386. So 352, another round for you. But I put in parentheses right there, like Umatilla too, though, right? Anybody from my area knows what I'm saying. 352, another round for you. And in the paint, always ready, show them how we do. Right? The real deal Holyfield prior to nibbled ears. Well, I'm talking about we're the real deal Holyfield. Prior to his ears, prior to nibbling ears and shit. You know what I mean? Another dog playing the field fourth quarter with no fear. Umatilla Bulldogs. That's what I played football for like 9 years straight, from little league to varsity football. The Umatilla Bulldogs. They call it the dog days of summer. Every fourth quarter, dude. Before the movie Friday Night Lights came out, where they would hold up 4 fingers in the fourth quarter, we had been doing that for years, for fucking years, dude. Another dog playing the field fourth quarter with no fear. Dog days of summer. That was fucking. Our summer training, summer football. That's what they called it, the dog, when we were practicing, the dog days of summer. We put our opponents to rest. Yes, sir. Dog days of summer put our opponents to rest. I'm on the field, bitch, cleats, the porch you ain't left. Corn-fed cracker, pure as grass-fed beef. Keeping it real, always 100, and we're bullshit free. Ballots closed and the vote's been cast. It's about damn time Astor is musically mapped. Hail Mary going long Spring Creek, right? I'm saying Hail Mary going long Spring Creek. I'm throwing it. Hey, I'm going all the way to. Let's talk about Spring Creek Elementary, homie. Right now, right down the road in Altoona from Astor, Florida. Another little itty bitty town, a little itty bitty podunk fucking town. I could walk there from where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? Hail Mary going long Spring Creek. Tupac was still alive, began idolizing. No, folks, I don't know if it was City Chief, one of them. Oh, they're like, oh, Moke, he said this. He said if Tupac was still alive, he'd idolize me. No, I say, Hail Mary going long Spring Creek. Tupac was still alive, began idolizing. I began idolizing Tupac. He was still alive back when I was in Spring Creek Elementary. Hail Mary going long Spring Creek. Tupac was still alive, began idolizing. Dear, I could have said I began idolizing, but it just wouldn't fit right. The fucking cadence would be off. Tupac was still alive, began idolizing. Dear mama, I wanna be a baller. Clearly memorized them all until Shady started dropping. That was the moment a hobby blossom and open. Marshall Mathers LP spoken. Now MoKoN is closing. That's me saying, dude, I was already writing songs, and I wasn't mixing and making my own music yet. I was writing songs. I was fucking infatuated with poetry. It started with way before Tupac. Had the musical bug. I mean, my grandfather, rest in peace, cut records in Nashville. We got the 45s, dude. They're the little fucking vinyls. I've always had the musical bug. It was Tupac what made me fall in love with that just poetic fucking rhyme scheme shit and rapping. But then when Eminem came out, and I'm saying, dear mama, I wanna be a baller. And I mean, I could have kept listing rap songs. I'm saying I clearly memorized them all until Shady started dropping. I didn't stop memorizing songs, being able to spit songs in one take. No, when Shady started dropping, that was the moment of hobby blossom and opened. Marshall Mathers LP spoken, meaning when that dropped. Hey, now you're listening to MoKoN closing this third verse. If it went over your head, do better. Anyways, I appreciate y'all judging it and all. No, hey, mixing does need better, dude. It's fucking got like, it's too tin canny sounding. I know, trust me, and probably a little too many layers, but it's all good, dude. You know what I mean? It's all good. It's all gravy, baby.
5-2, another round for you. I'm in the paint, always ready, show them how we do. The real deal, Holyfield, prior to nibbled ears. Another dog play in the field, fourth quarter with no fear. Dog days of summer put our opponents to rest. I'm on the field, bitch, cleats the port, you ain't left. Corn-fed, cracker, purest grass-fed beef. Keeping it real, always 100, and we're bullshit free. Ballots closed and the vote's been cast. It's about damn time Master is musically mapped. Hail Mary going long Spring Creek. Tupac was still alive, being idolizing. Dear mama, I wanna be a baller. Clearly memorized them all until Shady started dropping. That was the moment a hobby blossom and open. Marshall Mathers LP spoken, and now MoKoN is closing.
Yes, sir. You gotta keep in mind, dude, I can play a song right now, multiple songs. I mean, I was mixing and mastering my own music all the way back in like 2004, dude. I mean, for God's sake, when I was 13 years old, me, Nikki Gracious, and Testimony Music, and Lou Laird recorded 2 songs one night, right there in Astor, Florida, behind the Jiffy store, at Albert and Lou's parents' place, where they had a fucking home studio set up, right on the Jiffy Trail, it's called. If you know, you know. Anyway, see ya. I'm out. Oh wait, I got one song I can't play. Let me do this. Okay, all right, I had to go grab it out of the playlist. So by the time I get this live recording done, export it or whatever I got to do on this Prism Live app or whatever, and then upload it and premiere it on my Country Rap Drama Alert channel, the song I'm about to play, called Too Much Thought, it's the reimagined version. Exact same lyrics, different beat. I put the original out a few years back. This is just the reimagined version. By the time I get this whole video uploaded, that's the song I'm about to play. It's gonna be on all major music streaming platforms under MoKoN. Da-da-dee-dee-dee. Lego. I don't know what that fucking noise is I keep making. It's kinda corny, but it's all good. Run it.
Bring it, 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 bring it back. past like a track skipped. Rewind, run it back and then imagine. Stay calm, but I dug my own casket. Now my flow seen COVID contagiously spit. Thick on community, but this ain't no bit. Reviving the version I try to forget. New me was too busy riding the fence on what sounded good and what made any sense. Fuck that, became my demise. Put too much thought into all of my lines. Came down with writers like basically blind. Songs begin suffering shorter than Vine. Now is the time for reviving the old MoKoN where no whole liquor story be told. Persona buried and left in the cold. The logger forgotten, he's back in the fold. These days seem easy for these rappers claiming hick hop. Gain a massive following through Vine without a drag drop. Tick tock, forget the clock, no time frame. Living out our thoughts. Hearing it sticks, it is common sense. If you're living that life, best not to talk. First up on the agenda for me to devour these cowards that empower selfishly, constantly shower their fans with encounters they never been founded. New flash, moonshine and smoke, and loud gas, blue flame burner, Capricorn trick and click cash. You think I'm aiming for you, then you better believe that it's probably true. Artists these days like to beef with each other and rap, but they from all involving their crew. Now that was last year's shit, and what you're about to hear is what I just wrote. Come on! That was the redo but written last year. Next hour we'll be spitting something fresh for ears, making it clear I'm the one who they fear. When I come a knocking, you best get in gear. Year after year, steady honing my skills. The game I've killed, I'll be roaming until Back to the Future, confusing the field. Cause back in the day my music was revealed. After spilled ink, dripping wet from all my poetry. Still think I'm not a threat, then y'all don't know me. Your favorite rapper coming up, bet that bitch knows me. Fact of the matter, before they blew, I was one of the only underground rapper coming after Marshall Mathers in the booth before Jelly Roll Blue. Coming from Astor with drywall and plaster. Is powdery packaged for personal use. Of course you're confused like a fork in some soup. What the fuck would you do if you stepped in my shoes? The life that I've lived most likely isn't for you. So watch where you tread while I'm seeking a truce. On the agenda for me to devour these cowards that empower selfishly, constantly shower they fans and encounters they've never been founded. Newsflash, 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 newsflash. Absolute newsflash. Absolute newsflash. Absolute newsflash. Newsflash.
I mean, do we got to hold on? I'm just gonna play like the first, probably like minute, maybe even less than a minute of this, because this song, it's called Uncle Will, Redneck Sleuthing and More. It's the Uncle Will diss track, dude. If you know, you know. I already premiered it earlier on Country Rap Drama Alert channel. Lego.
Yeah. Internet detectives with broken compasses. MoKoN in the building. Let's talk about Uncle Will. Uncle Will on the web with the magnifying glass, but the facts flip-flop faster than the sandals on his ass. Yesterday a hero, today he switched teams. Tomorrow he'll upload another half-baked scheme. Comment section sheriff with a badge made of foam, investigating everybody from a cluttered little home. Breaking news every time he goes.
Anyways, you can go check that whole song out. It's already released. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.